This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome to Corvallis, Reser Stadium, home of the Oregon State Beavers. And the Beavers ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. Fielded in the end zone. It's Rodgers. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. So California's offense has the ball first today. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, Dave. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
All right, guys, let's talk a second about Cal. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back. No one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. What's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year, and they get a chance to start strong here in week 1.
They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. The Beavers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. He's got him. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Murphy. Fires one high and deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Beavers line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Makes the quick grab.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen. And they create a negative play.
Back to pass. Setting up the screen. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. The Golden Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Gives it on the option. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage and won. A big 3rd down stop by this defense. And the Golden Bears decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 38. The give to the tailback. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. And the Beavers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Touchdown, Golden Bears. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. On the move, he fires. Got a wide-open receiver. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Using his feet to buy time. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to throw. It's Murphy. Wide open downfield. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Gets rid of it. He's got it on the move. He wrestles him down at the 3 after the grab. It'll be first and goal. The Beavers are threatening on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Defense trying to come up with a stop on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone. Know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. From the gun, the give, looking for room. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion. That last big gainer, they'll put it in play. First and 10 from their own 49. It's complete on the right side. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Brown wants to pass. Makes the catch. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Big third down here. They need to get the ball to the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Golden Bears will line up to punt it away. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. And the Beavers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. They'll run the screen. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
The Beavers can really attack on this second and short. Caught in the backfield. It's Hankerson. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. They've been very sharp on this drive so far. Now first and 10 from the 43. Hit as he throws. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. So now it's second and long. Looking to pass. It's Murphy. Under fire. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. The give from the gun. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Golden Bears getting set on 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. There's the pressure. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Golden Bears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Got his man quickly. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Cal! Quick strike through the air for the score. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking. You play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? Peek in the backfield, and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost the race.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. To throw, it's Murphy. Grabbed over the middle, it's Bauer. There he goes! They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. He'll throw it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Scrambling away. Trying to make magic with his feet. They'll say he goes out of bounds, mark it at the 46. The Beavers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Carr. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Looking for a productive play on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Get it out on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Wants to go up top. That's reeled in. It's Walker. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. It's incomplete, and the defense makes a stop and gets the football back. Defense not showing press coverage. Brown will throw it. Quick strike complete.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
And the Golden Bears can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. They'll try to power their way ahead. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Makes the catch at the 35. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. They'll immediately call timeout. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. Oh, he missed it. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. The Golden Bears will line up to kick off and start the second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You've got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
And the Beavers will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Golden Bears in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Quarterback on the keeper. Turning on the Jets. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19. The Golden Bears come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the catch, and he will score! Touchdown, Golden Bears! A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Pulled and fired complete. Works his way out to the 36-yard line before he's inside. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Pulls it in, it's Walker. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Beavers have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. catch in the middle. It's Clemens. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon State. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
This quarterback really does a nice job seeing the field and reading coverage. And when you go empty and you spread the defense out, it's easier to see what the defense is doing.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. And he's coming out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And the Golden Bears have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. Jumped on top of the pile.
It's really nice to be a quarterback in today's football when running backs are basically wide receivers. Not only can you split them out, you keep them at running back, nothing open, I dump it to him. Look at that. He makes a big play for me.
Powers through the defender. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Motion from the wideout. Brown wants to pass. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And those outside linebackers nowadays are so fast. They got to cover ground. You can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Golden Bears need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? And the Golden Bears will send out the punt unit. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Blasted as he lets it go. Caught over the middle. It's Walker. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down.
And I understand the logic by the offense here. Obviously, you're down in this game. You're trying to claw back into it. Why not take a shot? Why not be aggressive in that time? They just can't come up with a completion.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. The Beavers have their offense in high gear. The give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense. Stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some 1st downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. Throws for the tight end. Grabbed in the middle. It's Williams. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. And the Beavers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. The give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big...
Intercepted deep in his own end. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wide receiver comes in motion. Brown will throw it, using the back as a receiver on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Johnson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you a huge 3rd down. A little screen to the running back. Sweet cut there. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. The Golden Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Makes a nice grab at the 25. And the returner is stopped. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll send the back in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Hankerson. Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to catch it, and there's so many ways to use them. But exactly, get it to him, let him break tackles, let him make plays. Easy decision.
Down a possession here in the 4th on this 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quick completion to the right. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. Calling a timeout here. You have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Snap into the back. Turning it on. Oh, a lot of space. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Cal.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Johnson wants to throw it. Catch in the middle. It's Hankerson. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Down to the 48-yard line. A